Wagwan bread bins, the big day has come. 80k, 6,000 feet of climbing, Cameron Highlands, let's go.
My name's Ben Chapman. I got into cycling when I was 8. My most favourite thing in the world is jumping on a train and just get off and then go ride in that area. It's just the freedom of having a bike and to go anywhere you want.
Morning mate, big day.
Is it that big? It doesn't look that big on
It doesn't.
paper, but as we know, the 70k day felt massive here, and that was with no climbing at all. So we're just being very cautious, and we've loaded up with food. 2,000 meters. It's a lot of elevation.
It's a lot.
And we're in Malaysia, so.
What I've learned with these trips is prepare for the worst.
Yes, exactly.
Because it never looks... I've had days where I thought this would be easy and it's been hard, so now I just prepare for everything to be hard.
Yeah, exactly.
We've got some frozen sandwiches. I've even got an old trick from one of my old gravel races, a tube of honey. So if we get really low, we've got a natural source of tube. So if we get really low, we've got a natural source of sugar. Unfortunately, the first part of the route is exactly the same as what we did yesterday. So I've done all this before. Morning, Laura! So we're 25k into this one on a mountain road, climbing up through some beautiful, quite lush green jungle scenery. We just saw a couple back there with much heavier bikes than us, and they're actually camping. Made me realise how lucky we are to be able to do this with the setups we have, because I'd hate to think how heavy their bikes were. We have 3 climbs today and we are on the first one. This one is 3.5% and it goes on for the next 40k. So for anybody that's followed me for a while, either shut up you, would I do that to you? Such an idiot. So for anybody that's followed me for a while on either YouTube or Instagram, you'll know that it's no secret that I suffer with a little bit of anxiety, and the weeks working up to this trip I did no riding whatsoever really. And as I said in yesterday's vlog, 6,000 feet of climbing today will be one of my biggest rides. I was just saying to Lawrence, and I have said on previous vlogs, that growing up I was a little bit of a tearaway, and once I was old enough to drink and smoke, that was it for me. And my granddad used to ride about on his bike, and every time I used to go see him at the weekends hungover, it was usually a slap on the wrist for not getting any sleep the night before. And it always makes me think, he was also a photographer, and now we're riding our bikes in beautiful places like this, taking photos. It's almost full circle, and if he was here I'd love him to see it. We're very, very lucky. This one's for you, Grandad. We're about 40k in. We don't have much water between us, and as I mentioned previously, there's nothing where we are because we are in the middle of nowhere. We're taking it very, very steady, being super conservative with our energy and our fluids. We're 60k into this one, and I'm not going to lie, I'm struggling.
We did say it would be a big day.
It is a big day. We've been going uphill for 3 hours 33 minutes, but alas, I think we've got to the top of the first big climb. And just like that, at the top of that hill, there was this place. Ironically called Last Stop, but it's actually our first stop in 3.5 hours. I'm so happy to have water.
Can you teach me dance moves?
I think you're unteachable. From what I've just seen, anyway.
Good old Camus. You never know what you're gonna get with Camus. So 5 hours of climbing and 82k on the clock. We're making our way now to our hotel.
Welcome to Jurassic Park. No dinosaurs there.
It's actually nearly 7,000 feet of climbing.
It was more than it said then.
We climbed for 5.5 hours.
I'm glad Lawrence has got salt on him as well.
Yeah. No long outro. I'm going to go get some pizza. This has been day 4. As always, I'm going to leave this video here. Please remember to comment, like and subscribe, and I might see you all tomorrow.